Alright, this is Chris Mike setting up the Zoom in the basement, and we are officially at
10:33.
10:33, and we are leaving, walking up the steps now.
That was weird.
That was you that was hovering over my brother and behind him as he walked up the steps. We're not scared. Make your presence known right now if that was you. Again, I'm being very nice right now, but it's not a great way to start my night off when you're encroaching on my brother's personal space like that. It doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me happy that this dark spirit, if you may call it, or whatever you call yourself, is scaring this family, this very nice family that just moved into this house.
Well, guys, I think we're really in some uncharted waters tonight. Most of our cases we've actually reached out to these haunted locations, and really this is one of the first times a client has reached out to us. And in this particular case, it's a young couple with a young family, and the experiences that they're having here is really pushing them to the brink that, they even took some time out from staying here at the place. And I think we really have to look at everything in the area. I mean, Hatboro, Pennsylvania has a huge history dating back to the 1740s. It was a site of a battle called the Battle of Crooked Billet, where it was a skirmish where British troops overwhelmingly defeated the American soldiers. Americans suffered some 90 casualties, and some of those casualties actually went above and beyond what war is about, and many of these guys were tortured, lit on fire. Later investigations showed that some of the dead had 15 to 20 sword wounds or cutlass wounds in their bodies, so a lot of negative energy. And this was about a 15-minute walk from the actual battle site, so I think we have to take that into consideration. Old York Road was a Native American trail, so you have a lot of at least that Native American mythology here. And I know Sarah did a little bit of research with some similar cases. Is that true?
That's true. There's a lot of haunted cases in the area, and actually, the reports are similar to this house as far as the man in black.
Okay. What about your walkthrough?
We did a walkthrough. There's some abnormal EMF readings throughout, highs and lows, and we actually used both of them because we were finding that, even being in the same room, there was a big difference between the two. So.
And where are the hot spots, Jake?
Obviously, there's a lot of claims going on in the house. We're going to focus most of our investigation on this shadowy figure or the man in black. So we have some cameras that are directed into the baby's room. Some of the claims in there where the shadow figure, it kind of hovers around the crib. They also hear these footsteps that lead up from the stairs into the room, so we have some audio there as well. In the basement, we have some video and audio as well. One of the claims down in the basement was that the little boy was playing his video games, and he accidentally turned off his Xbox, saw the shadowy figure in the TV, the reflection, then turned around, saw it, and kind of ran past it. So we're hoping that we can capture that as well.
No, that's good. I think we owe this couple, we're always professional, but I think we really have to cover every inch. I mean, we have to take a look for some natural explanations. I mean, Sarah and Brian went around with the EMF detectors, but no, we owe it to them. I know they've taken several steps in trying to remove what they think are the spirits here, and I think for the welfare, not only their mental welfare for themselves, but also for their children. So we have to be on top of our game. I'm expecting a long night. I'm actually kind of hoping that we don't catch anything for them. But obviously keep your eyes and ears open, and let's do what we can tonight. And they were incredible hosts as always, and it's always nice, I guess, from the perspective of coming into a new area and coming to their home, and they have a beautiful place and a beautiful family. So let's do them justice tonight.
You gotta pick it up and then just say something.
All right, I'll just start.
Go ahead.
So, this is actually our first. We actually just got into the house. Me and Chris were setting up a Zoom downstairs, one of the enhanced audios, and on our way up the steps to leave the building, I was leading, Chris was following, and right when we got to the top of the steps, what did you experience?
Well, I was following Michael behind. Do it again just to see if I can get the same feeling.
I was
But
walking-
starting at about the 5th step, maybe, as I was walking up, I felt as if someone was walking right behind me.
I literally got to the top of the steps, and I was like, just thinking nothing of it, and I was here, and I was like, oh, you want to set up a DVR? And I think that was the last thing, and he was here, and then he literally jumped,
all the way up.
he went like this, he comes to the top steps, he goes, what the f***? And that, and jumps toward me, and then that freaked me out, because he was running at me, and there's nothing behind him. So you made it all the way. If it was the 3rd step, you made it all the way to the top.
It was this step up here. It was by the 4th step, and that's when I felt it, and I was like,
You just
all right,
continued.
it's probably nothing. Just let me get to the top of the steps. And by the time I got to the 2nd one down, I was like, oh, I'm done with this.
I can't. There's nothing you can really debunk about it, or
Yeah, it's just
nothing touched you. You just felt like someone was behind you or on you.
this is one of those personal experiences. It's probably the first one I ever had, but
Awesome.
we'll see though. If nothing else happens, then maybe it's just my imagination,
We're gonna be here all night long, so there's no sense in hiding in the corners of the rooms or wherever it is that you like to hide when people are here. You better come out and play, and let it be known that you're here right now, because we're not going anywhere.
Why are you here? What's your purpose for being here?
Do you think you live here? Do you think this is your house? Make a noise now. Use our energy to make a noise.
Just heard a metallic sound.
I'm feeling this weird. I don't know if it's just because I'm in the door right now. It's almost like a weird sensation on my arm. Come on, make your presence known. Make a noise. Make your presence known right now. Make a loud noise. Tap, like this.
73.
Wow. That was weird.
What?
Oh, well, that's okay. It was a reflection of that light on the door, actually. It looked like one of those slow-moving orbs on Ghost Adventures.
Light anomalies.
Here, can you put that light?
My back.
Yeah, no, it went right into your head.
Mark it. Come on, you can use my energy to make your presence known. Do you know the name of the couple that lives here? What is the mother's name? What is the father's name?
We can't cross the streams, that's the thing.
Yeah.
My phone's outside, your phone's outside?
Yep.
Your phone's outside?
Yep.
How do you turn this on? I guess like that.
So your first time using that?
I'm not, allowed to use this kind of stuff.
They don't let you out.
They don't let me do anything. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely something underneath here.
Yeah, that's why.
Whoa!
Is that a stuffed animal?
Yes, it's a teddy bear.
I didn't say it. I was doing this. Someone stopped it.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Perfect. You just scared yourself.
I did.
God.
Freaking Ted.
So we heard that there was a medium here, and she said that there was a little girl that was up here, and about 6 or 7 years old. Apparently you were abused. Is this true? Did somebody hurt you?
Do you feel like you're stuck in this house? Are you scared of the man dressed in black?
See, I'm more in the mode of how can we debunk things right now? Like, I'm not feeling anything paranormal-ish. I'm not having any weird feelings or anything. I'm just trying to come up with answers or explanations, like why a kid would be fearful in this room. And I mean, the readings aren't really showing too much. It's not like we're getting a high EMF reading in this room, at least. So there's really no reason for a child to feel like fearful or paranoia or anything like that in the room.
Maybe it's just the idea of knowing that mom and dad are downstairs and they're all alone up here.
And he's the only one by himself. Because the other one's a bunk.
So you think that maybe he kind of
Maybe he's just
ran with the
scared to be
story
by
of
himself.
being by himself and just wanted to stay with the others too?
Well, maybe he just was
Just didn't want-
scared of the dark too, or
Yeah.
just
He just
scared
psychs
in
himself
general.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would
A
do.
mental-
I'd psych
Mhm.
myself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, if well, especially if you're seeing your mom freaking out, and that's gonna make you very scared. So that's true. I mean, I'm sure he probably was in here and was like, "Screw this! I'm on by
Mhm.
myself in a haunted house."
What were the claims in here?
It
It's
was-
just when that medium came that this black figure was.
Walking from there, start over in the living room. It would, and then they've actually seen it walk into here.
Wait, the medium or them?
They've heard the footsteps.
They've heard the footsteps. They haven't seen it. They've heard the footsteps come into here.
Okay, so walk. See if you can recreate. I mean, I know Michael and Chris did it, but
Well, Jason and I tried it earlier. I mean, the wood's not like just in here. You're not hearing any creaking of the wood. It's pretty solid, So right here is creaky. This is all creaky in here.
how do we know it wasn't a kid coming downstairs to use the bathroom?
She said nobody was there.
What's that, sir?
I said she said nobody was there.
So if you hear
That's creepy.
it's creaky here, but it's not.
I seriously just got really cold in here.
Did it get like super quiet?
It's freezing in
I
here.
feel it's like super quiet in here.
Nobody else feels how cold it is in this room?
I don't know.
I feel like it's freezing.
All right. Well, it's 74.5 degrees in here.
Unless it's just the air is just cooler down here than
It's like really quiet in this room. Honestly, we don't even think you exist, to be honest with you. We have a hard time believing that there's a black shadow figure in this room and on top of this crib. I mean, we're right here. And we hear that you stand right here and that you're above the crib and that you don't want anyone touching Mason. So we're right here. We're in this room with you. What are you going to do about it? We don't think you exist. So you like to just harm little kids and scare little kids, that's it? When there's adults in the room, you don't want to do anything? You don't want to show up?
Is there a 5-year-old little girl here with us?
Were you abused?
I need you to make a loud banging noise of some sort. Anywhere in this house. You need to come forward.
Why is it that when we're in here, nothing is happening?
What is the name of the previous owner? What is the baby's name that lives in this house? How many spirits are here with us?
Four?
Are there 4 spirits here with us?
It's 4 o'clock, and that means for us it's about time to start wrapping up tonight. It was nice being back in the comforts of a home, a residence, and I want to thank Brian and Lynn. And I think for their own sake, it's going to be comfort that it was a pretty quiet night, and we try to look for some natural explanations for some of the occurrences they've been experiencing. And just they need to be strong and take this home back, and to exude confidence and make sure that confidence then sort of relays to their children, and that's one way that they're going to win this home back. So I want to thank them again. It starts the fun time, start breaking down the equipment, and I think our turnaround needs to be pretty quick to get back to them and let them know whether we caught anything. So thanks again to Brian and Lynn for a great night, and for the searchers, it's been a great summer. Night.